Let me give you a scenario. You've been playing RuneScape for 19 years. It's not a scenario actually, it's my reality. For almost all of those 19 years, I've been completely addicted to one part of the game. Player versus player. While I enjoy other aspects of RuneScape, there's a certain type of adrenaline about PvP that just hits differently. Across nearly the 1,000 PKing videos that I've uploaded to this channel over the last decade, I've gotten tens of thousands of kills in hundreds of different ways. I love PvP, and naturally I've found ways to make it more interesting over the years, to challenge myself, to raise the stakes, giving PvP new twists and putting my skills to the test. But today, we're doing something I thought I'd never do. Throughout my decade of creating videos, I've never sought out to attempt a challenge like this one. A series that could end at any moment. It's time to give you a new scenario. I'm creating a brand new hardcore Iron Man, and with only one life, my challenge is to get a PvP kill at every single combat level in the game, starting at level 3 and ending at level 126. So, let's get started. I'd like to introduce you all to Agent 126. Well, that's his codename at least. His real name is actually a bit of a mystery, and I'll tell you why. You see, I told you guys that Agent 126's goal is to get a kill at every combat level, starting at level 3 of course. That means if he wants to level his combat stats, he first has to get a PK in the current combat level he is in before he's allowed to gain another combat level. Naturally, with only one life, this can mean that his story ends at any moment, but that's not why his real identity is a mystery. The real reason is because he actually has a bounty on his head, a 1 billion GP bounty to be exact. But it doesn't actually end there, since the bounty actually increases to 2 bill once Agent 126 reaches 50 combat, and then it increases again to 3 bill once he reaches 100 combat. Agent 126 is a hired gun after all, so he's going to try to blend in wherever he can. The idea for this account was actually inspired by 9rain's White Wolf series. It made me want to create an account like his with the stakes raised way higher. This is definitely going to be tough, and there's a lot we have to do before we can actually go for our first kill, as well as a few roadblocks that lie ahead that I want to address. And we'll get into those after this commercial break. Wait, what? Oh, don't think I'm gonna open this door and there's gonna be that frickin' ham guy. Wait, what?
Oh, good. You're finally awake.
Where am I?
You want to hear about the best game in the world right now?
Yeah.
Well, it's Watcher of Realms, an incredible RPG set in the magical world of Taya with over 100 unique heroes. The graphics are beautiful, the art style is wonderful, and the character models are high quality.
I bet they are.
Watcher of Realms has a grand worldview and rich storylines. You can explore a variety of chapters, maps, and levels while delving into an epic faction of hero lore. Each hero has their own unique backstory waiting to be discovered.
I love that.
The diverse content of Taya offers vast deserts, chilling dungeons, colossal mountains, and more. Each stage presents new challenges as well, requiring commanders to carefully choose the best faction and hero combinations for survival.
Whoa.
Watcher of Realms will be running an exciting launch event featuring 2 top influencers and a team competition. Choose the team you support and participate in the competition for a chance to win incredible rewards such as iPhones and Switches. The event link can be found in the description. Dude, I want to play. Download Watcher of Realms now using my link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen. You're going to be very happy that you did.
Okay, first things first, that's 5 thieving, and we have a little bit of GP from that. It's 150 GP. That's more than enough to get us some starting food. And of course, we have to start with the early game goated food, jugs of wine. These heal 11 HP and they are just dirt cheap. Okay, so I bought a lot of these. I bought 80 of them, but that's more than enough. It's time to get ourselves some early GP. Now, this might not be one of my smartest ideas, but this is one of my ideas, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, so these hellhounds can hit 11s. That's their max hit, so we just have to be very careful, just maneuver it correctly, and we're good. As if it wasn't obvious, dude. Of course I'm coming here to get steel plate bodies. It's just too good. How can you not want to go for a steel plate bodies early game, even as a hardcore Iron Man? Plus, I'll obviously grab a Staff of Earth. This is just like protocol when you come here. If you're getting steel plate bodies, you grab a Staff of Earth. Okay, I'm really being a little scavenger. I'm also gonna grab this too. So getting these plate bodies isn't going to be too tricky, although there is gonna be a little maneuvering involved because these lesser demons can max an 8. So I don't think I'm really going to get KO'd, but I am just going to safely grab the plate body and just come back here and just hop world safely. It's going to take a little longer this way, but it just guarantees that I don't die. Don't want to be too greedy, so I'm going to leave myself 5 food for getting out, just in case, because I could get stacked out by monsters on the way out. We are out, but not technically, because we're still in level 41 wilderness, but we're out of the maze at least. And I know that it's such a rare occurrence, but in theory, at any moment, a PKer could just show up like level 30, level 40 and just wipe me out. Again, I don't think it's going to happen, but you know, you never know with this game. If that actually did happen though, that would literally be the easiest 1 bill of their lives. I'm going to note all these plate bodies so I can sell them to the Wilderness General store since it is so close. And I do think that the Varrock armor shop actually buys close to Alk price, but I haven't done it ever. And again, the Wilderness General store is so close, so if I am losing out on a little bit of GP, that's not that big of a deal. I did end up popping to a free-to-play world, since if you come here in a members world, there's bandits that are level like 135 plus or something like that, and they're just gonna one-hit you. They destroy you, and I don't want that, obviously. At such a low level though, on a brand new account, this is basically one of the best shops in the game to sell items, since normal shops buy things for low alk price and this one buys them for high alk. I actually just ended up selling the plate bodies 2 at a time per world, since I don't really need to maximize the amount of GP I need right now. I just need a little bit. Okay, now for phase 2 of our plan. God bless Ferox Enclave for having the Castle Wars portal right here. This is so convenient since I need to go to Ardoin. One of the reasons I wanted to choose this route to go to Ardoin is because of this super anti-poison 1 spawn right here. It might not be all of that useful now, but this is definitely going to come in handy big time later on. And it's a free spawn, so why not just take a few? Okay, that's definitely more than enough. Okay, so we just need to get a quick like 20 thieving levels here and we're good. Cakes are another good early game food, so I'm just gonna bank every cake I get. And this should be 25 thieving right here. So now it's time to go and unlock Zaya. I'm gonna buy the Chronicle as well as some teleport cards, so I basically have a semi-cheap teleport to Varrock. There's X marks the spot. I also got an antique lamp, which I will be putting on HP, for sure, HP. Look, I know it's not much, but it gives me 1 extra HP level, which at the low combat levels is everything. That is the Client of Karen done, which is a nice quest to get done for this right here, the Karen Favor Certificate. I'm gonna smack this right onto Hasidius, which I do need for the short term. So in the short term, it's good because now I can steal from these fruit stalls, but long term, it's going to help me out a lot. It's actually going to help me advance combat levels, believe it or not. We'll get to that later though. For now, I need to get myself a very specific thieving level. Specifically, I needed to get myself 32 thieving, and now I can pickpocket from rogues, and that is huge for this account. Let me explain why. There's really only one way for me to realistically get a kill at this combat level without gaining any experience, and that is through poison. Now, there's very few ways to actually get a poisoned weapon at this low of a combat level, and some of them take a long time. In fact, I'd be lying if I didn't tell you that I was going to go with this method right here, but that honestly deserves its own video for how stupid and crazy it was. All you actually need to get is 32 thieving so you can pickpocket rogues, because there is a 1 in 128 chance that you pickpocket an iron dagger poison from rogues. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. I got it! Yes, dude! We can finally go for the first kill on this account. So basically, there's only one way that this level 3 kill is going to work. I have to successfully poison my opponent, and then they have to die. And the only way that they're going to die is either if they don't have any food, or if they're just a bot. So after a little bit of searching, I finally did end up finding a level 3 looter who just went in. Okay, come here. And I hit a 0. And they're gone, okay. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Okay, so I've noticed a pattern, and it's definitely got to be a bot. I'm gonna hit him here. That's a 1. Yes. Okay. So now we see if that poisoned him, because this guy will run in. If he gets hit, he runs to the bank. I'm guessing he deposits anything that's on him, and then he runs back out. So we go for another hit. Unfortunately, did not hit anything. But again, that 1 that I just hit before could have been a poison. It poisoned him. Yes. Okay, so now this is the moment of truth. If he eats, I'm screwed, and I have to find a new target. But if not, which he's just running back in, there's 0, but that doesn't matter, because unless they eat right here, but I'm thinking it's a bot. It's got to be a bot. It's got to be a bot or just a really weird guy, but I'm basically convinced that it's a bot. Regardless, it is a level 3 kill the moment this guy hits the floor. Come on. Come on, dude. Yes, and I KO'd him too. No way. Well, now I can finally use these lamps that I got from the client of Korend, and of course, I'm going to put them on HP. So that is 4 combat right there, and I'm going for it again, dude. I'm going to squeeze one more level out of this guy. I mean, these early levels, you just do not come by them often. And we actually hit him a 1. Maybe we poisoned him here. He's poisoned, and he's gone. Okay. With those first 2 kills down, it's time to go over how the beginning of this account is going to look. By the way, I am putting this lamp on HP, which brings us up to 15 HP. I'm not just going to keep killing them back to back, by the way. Remember when I mentioned those 2 roadblocks earlier on? Well, I think it's time to explain what I was talking about. The first roadblock is that I have to build this account into a PvP build, which basically means that the account isn't going to be all that strong, nor have good KO potential for quite a while, especially as a hardcore Iron Man. That actually leads us into our second roadblock, and this is a big one. There's basically no one that I can attack just about anywhere in the game, at least for the beginning levels of this account. What I mean by that is that PvP worlds really don't have all that many low levels in them anymore, especially since activity in the PvP worlds have dropped a decent bit. Now, of course, I did just find a level 3, but that took me an hour of waiting for anybody to show up, and I got lucky with that guy showing up. Plus, it was a bot. So that leaves us with the only alternative to PvP worlds, which is, of course, the wilderness. Now, of course, the wilderness does have some low levels in it, but it's basically going to be so few and far between that hunting anywhere in the wilderness is going to take me an incredibly long time to actually find kills. With all of that in mind, hunting targets is going to take a very long time at low levels, and I'm going to have to PK just about anyone I can find. I do not have room to be picky here. Ideally, I'd like to be able to earn every kill with a KO against my targets, but it really isn't going to be viable until at least level 50-ish combat. So until then, I'm going to have to take whatever I can get. So right now, my first big goal is to get to that 50 combat bracket so I can finally get viable targets. But as a hardcore Iron Man, that is not going to be easy. There we have it, a whopping 3 magic, but that is enough to bring us to 5 combat. Okay, we finally have enough HP for me to actually get the 10k from the stronghold, so I feel safe coming down here. Okay, be honest with me. Who out there thought that I wasn't going to grab the 10k? I know that there was like at least one of you out there that was wondering why I wasn't grabbing it. Why, yes, I will be buying wizard mind bombs because I'm only 3 magic and I need every single boostable magic level that I can get so I can hit with higher spells. Why do you keep asking? Now, we really don't have all that much money that we're working with here, but I really don't need too many runes. I think this is actually more than enough. I wish I started this series like 6 months ago because PvP worlds were so much more active then. I really can't find much of anything at the moment. Like, there is a looter bot who I'm waiting to run in, but it's basically just going to be a grind for these lower levels to actually find people. And I absolutely cannot wait until I get higher combats because dang. Well, yeah, I'm really excited to get to the higher stages of this because as of right now, there's really just nobody I can find, man, other than these guys. And yeah, they're definitely all looter bots for sure. Oh, another 0. My chance. Okay, that's a 1. Do I get more hits? No. Because there's other guys here. I just got to see if I can hit any of them. Okay, I only hit the 1 guy, but maybe I actually poisoned him. I have to go see where he even went. Anyway, there he is. Did I poison you? And you're back out there. I did poison you, yes! And I will see you later. The one thing I actually really am excited for about this process is seeing the progression of the types of people that I kill as the account goes on. Dude, I just had a thought, like, what if one of these people just turns around and just like fire blasts me or something? Again, that'd be the easiest 1 bill of anyone's life. 5 magic, but more importantly, 6 combat. And I'm still killing these goblins, by the way, because I want to try to get a chef's hat, because later on, I'm going to need to enter the chef's guild or cooking guild, whatever. Come on, please, please. Yes, okay. Please tell me now. Tell me I poisoned him. Dude, I have failed for probably the last, I think it's been like 30 minutes. I think it's actually been 30 minutes at this point. So please tell me this guy is poisoned. Yes! We're gonna need to speed this up, and I'm not talking about this guy dying right here, although he is very much gone. I'm talking about how we need to get out of the 3 to 18 combat elo hell. Ever since Bounty Hunter got re-released, PvP worlds have basically been dead. And it's not like I could just go to Bounty Hunter either, since it requires 32 combat first of all. And basically every PvP build at that combat bracket is designed to one-hit everyone. It's 100% a death sentence if I go there. At least at the early levels. The sad thing about these lower levels is that there are literally no human beings that I've actually encountered so far. I don't want to even be killing these bots, but I've been scouting for real players for every kill for quite a few collective hours, and this is all that I can find. In the near future though, I'm going to have the opposite problem, since this account is going to reach a point where it is forced to risk it against insanely deadly PvP builds. For now though, let's just get through these first few levels. Before I get my next combat level, I'm going to come here and loot this iron mace, since I want to get 5 attack and 3 strength so I can hit a little bit more accurately. And yes, it is obviously better than the dagger. There we go. That is 5 attack. I also got 3 strength as well, and that is all the attack and strength levels I can gain before I would actually gain a combat level and switch up the style of this account, which I don't want to do. So I'll be putting the rest of my available levels into magic. That is 7 magic with 7 combat. And I gotta say, I don't feel like I'm getting these levels fast enough, so we're gonna change that.
Status update on Agent 126. He's been quickly progressing through the low-level combat kills. There's definitely some great motivation within him as he's completely blown by the 7, 8, and 9 combat kill. He even ran into his first legitimate player and got a fight with him, which we recovered footage of. Let me play it for you.
Dude, please fight me. This is the first legitimate person I've run into. No? I've got to taunt him, dude. It's the only way this guy's gonna potentially go in is if I taunt him. No way. It worked. It actually worked. Okay, so here's the plan. I need to hit him a 1, and I need to see that he is poisoned. And then when he's poisoned, I'm going to try to combo that poison with a fire strike. Okay, that's the one. No. Dude, I got impatient. I got excited. I got excited. No. No, and it worked. Ah. Oh my God. I just blundered that so hard. I just got so impatient. I got so excited when I saw the 1. He's done fighting, dude. What a blunder. Oh.
Despite the setback, Agent 126 proceeded to get the 10 and 11 combat kill against 2 more looters. The report also mentions to like the video and subscribe. We'll check back in again soon.
Just got myself 12 combat, and I have 2 clue scrolls here, so let's just get them done. So I'm actually here because I need to go up here pretty soon to the Grand Tree and buy myself an item for this easy clue step. I actually got the beginner clue step done, but since I am already here and I need to get my agility level up for a money-making method later on, why not just get 10 while I'm here? You see? 10 agility, quick and painless. Just a little update on the easy clue scroll. I've been trying to get a ham road bottom for the better part of an hour just to complete this easy clue scroll. I don't know why I'm still here. Oh, I'll see you later. Yeah, I don't know why I'm still here, but I am just stubborn, and I'm gonna get this road bottom if it kills me. There we go. Finally, man. I also came all the way to Zaya just to get this Iron Warhammer spawn. Where is it? There it is, yeah. They spawn here. There we go. After like an hour and a half, I can finally solve this clue step. It is insane how far I traveled just to get this clue done, but it's done. Okay, beginner clue casket. Expected. Easy clue casket. Yeah. I mean, purple sweets. They're not bad. Okay, I finally just found a guy. An actual guy. Here we go. Really, really weak start. Maybe I can poison him, though. Come here. Come here. Great. Okay. There's some great looking stuff at the castle to pick up, man. Want to get it? My brother in Christ. Castle time. Yeah. He left. It's been like 40 minutes and I actually just found a legitimate person, dude. Come on. Come on, dude. They would have ran by now. Please. A bot would have ran by now. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. I might actually have stuff too. Dude, what the hell? I just PK'd like 200k apparently off of that guy. What the hell? Oh man, if only I could pick it up now. That right there is 18 magic, but more importantly, 13 combat. I was also close to an HP level, so why not just get it? Another looter detected. This is looking very bot-like though. Or not. Oh, it's a real guy. Oh, come back here. Well, I can't find that guy anymore, but there are other people running around. Like this guy, okay. What's up? That's a 1. You too, come here. Okay, that's a none, but did we poison the other guy? Okay, he's back in. And he's poisoned, okay. And the poison takes effect. That is the 13 combat kill. So while I've been training up to the 14 combat kill, and I got 20 magic too, by the way, I actually ended up coming up with a good idea for how to get these upcoming kills. But let's go for the 14 combat kill first. Dude, this guy is still looting here? Come on, it's gotta be a bot or something. Okay, let's actually PK him now. Please. One more hit. One more. Yes! Okay. There we go. That is the 14 combat kill. So now that I've thought through the plan, next episode, I show you the plan and I execute it. And I also want to say, something happens next episode that I don't think any of you could predict. I'll see you soon.